Little maiden. That was for freaking Bath putting up that Peace of Mind emblem, so I figured I'd play something off of Peace of Mind. I had that shit in my head all day long, too. I was just getting so fucking pumped. Dude, I've been getting so pumped to make this. If it sounds coherent, I've just been jonesing at the mouth to dive in the special birthday edition of this week's bullshit. Anyway, so you've got questions, do you? But perhaps I should answer them. But anyway, cheers, motherfuckers. Appropriately, I go with the old Magna Logan glass. And I'm 40 fucking 4. So I'm getting old. Jacob Fudge. Anyway, Jacob Fudge asked the question, who I'd paint the town on if I'd pick 3 fucking heroes to hang out with, and one being the designated driver so I could get in there riding right around. Okay. Alright. Scene. Alright. Me, Wonder Woman, and Thor and Logan get on her fucking invisible jet, and we go to the west coast of Ireland, and we seek out a pub that is made of stone with a roof that has straw and mud that's made for it. You know, real old school town, small town with the real salt of the earth Irish people, you know. So we go into the bar. This sounds like the beginning of a joke, doesn't it? Thor, Wonder Woman, and Greg and Logan walk into a bar, and Thor goes over to the fucking bar, and he puts me on there on the fucking bar and declares, "Drinking contest!" After he tries to ask for some fucking meat, and the bartender looks at him like, "What the fuck is meat?" I'm like, "No, just get beer, okay? But make sure that they're really, really, really fucking big glasses, like glasses that are almost as hard to lift as his fucking hammer. Those are the glasses that we need, motherfucker." So we commence in our drinking fucking contest, and Wonder Woman's in the background, and the locals are checking us out, like, who the fuck are these people, but we're not going to fuck with them, and we had a little bit of a hard time getting places at the bar, because everybody was at the bar, but then Logan just kind of walked over to him and kind of like looked at him the way he looks at people, and they were just like, "Oh yeah, we'll just go ahead and get a table then." So we're all at the bar hanging out, fucking drinking, and then the other guys are in the bar, the local scum are fucking getting hammered themselves, and they decide to go up and do their best to fucking put their game on fucking Wonder Woman. She calls them creeps and fucking starts beating the shit out of everybody in the fucking place. Because she tries to punch one local, and that get all the other Irish locals all fired up. He's like, "Oh, you can't beat the shit out of Patty. Oh, Jesus, somebody's got to do something about this." And then she just beats the fuck out of everybody. Me, Thor, and fucking Logan are at the bar with our fucking drinks, and we pick them up and lean backwards as patrons are being fly down from one end of the fucking bar to the other because Wonder Woman is just kicking some ass. But we're mostly just concerned about our fucking drinking contest. So we're putting down the fucking beers, and the bartender decides not to serve us anymore, and fucking Logan puts out his fucking claws and says, "Just get us the fucking beer and shut the fuck up." And so the bartender does, and then now an hour later goes by, and we're still fucking pounding the fucking beers, and this guy's kind of like in the bartender in Captain America. He's like, "Where do these guys put this stuff?" But And he tries to cut us off again, and Thor fucking gets really pissed off at that point, jumps over the bar, takes me on here, and puts it on his fucking chest, and now Thor is the fucking bartender of the night. We commence our fucking drinking game, and I win, and I get to bang Wonder Woman as my prize. End scene. Does that answer your question? Anyway, Jasperger, I would have rewritten Man of Steel instead of making all those fucking those flashbacks, the fucking, the time capsule, blah, 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 whatever. Not time capsule, but, you know, why do we feel the need to fucking continually flashback? Just because it worked in Batman Begins doesn't give everybody the fucking right to keep on going back and forth with flashbacks. After a while, it just gets fucking confusing. So I would have had a linear timeline instead of the back and forth, you know. That way you could really see Mom and Papa Kent's fucking true influence on Superman, because he came to them as a child and they brought him in to be the man that he is. So that's how he gets the truth, the justice, and the American way. He gets that from him. He doesn't get that from fucking he doesn't get that from his dad. He gets that from his Earth parents. That's where he gets all his values. And I don't think I would have involved Zod except slowly teasing him. It probably would have been a two-part tale. You know, where Zod gets slowly teased and everything. And I know that's kind of like copying Donner, but you know what? Donner did a pretty fucking good job. There was nothing to do but really just recreate what that guy did. Maybe make a couple of tweaks here and there. Or insert some other creative differences that you want to do, but whatever. You know, and the other thing that I would have changed about that movie also is I would have made Superman do a lot more day-to-day crimes in Metropolis. Really give the people an idea of what he is and what he stands for, so that they actually, you know, are they really going to build the guy from the first movie a statue? I don't think so. I think that if there was a hero who was, you know, saving a woman from a mugger or rape and going to stop a bank robbery and just stopping those street-level crimes, so, you know, he kind of starts off slow and you really get to show off his abilities before you blam, throw him in to a fucking head-to-head face-off with the worst villain he pretty much ever faces, besides, you know, Darkseid and whatever. But, you know, I also would have had Lex teased in the beginning. He would have actually been in the movie, but not much, and he would have been teased as well. And I really think I would have had a Lex Zod kind of second movie, you know, as opposed to what they did in this one, you know. And I think the teasing of Zod would have set up a second movie, like, brilliantly. So that's just kind of like pretty much how I deal. But really, like, spend an awful lot of time on that fucking, you know, that early life. And why Superman is fucking Superman, you know? He's Superman because he was instilled with all of these ideals from his Earth parents. He didn't just fucking inherit all these fucking, you know, it took him time, you know? So you have to make the audience feel like these things I learned over time, not just all of a sudden I got powers and I'm going to do whatever. Spawn wanted to know who the hell my band was going to be. Alright, the Flash would be on drums. I'd put Black Panther on bass. Daredevil would play the guitar. I got to figure if he's good at Braille, then he would probably be really good at figuring out, you know. So. And Doctor Strange would take care of the stage theatrics. That's all I got. Ghosty wanted to know what my favorite album was of all time. It's either Anima or Lateralis. I teeter back and forth between the two. It's actually, one is yin to its yang. One I like for the heaviness of it, and the other one I like for the spiritual sense of it. They're both Tool albums, of course. I'm a big fat Tool person. Rob Moore wanted to know what Joe is like in real life. Dude, that guy has fucking got the biggest heart I've ever met in anybody I've ever known. He fucking loves people, man. He does it, man. But he loves people, and he also has the perfect balance of not being somebody that you can fucking step on, you know. So that's like Joe's got the best of both worlds, where he really feels things deeply and he loves people and he's not afraid to fucking show that shit. But at the same time, if you're gonna step to him, it's gonna be a bad day for you. But you know. Joe's just, he's a good people. I don't have a whole lot of people that I don't throw the word best friend out there just because I've never done that. And Joe can attest to the fact that I just don't do that. But if I had a best friend, it would definitely be him and Paco and my friend Adam. You know, Paco is Paco. You know who you are. What else is there? I forget who asked this one. God damn it. I think this might have been Patrick Ford who asked who are the hottest chicks, and it's going to be Wonder Woman, Catwoman, and Crystal from the Inhumans. I don't know why she sticks out to me, but she's just... I'm a sucker for redheads, and she's definitely... I remember the first time I saw Crystal in comics, I was like, damn, for a cartoon, she's fucking smart. She's got a sweetness to her that, just kind of appeals to me as well. A BVS trailer I wanted to touch on that just for a second or two. I didn't fucking... Not liking it was not an appropriate response the last time I saw it. The fucking Batmobile, I just saw that. Wow. Wow. Dude, the Batmobile looks fucking sick, and Batman's uniform looks good, and it looks like the Superman outfit's going to be a little bit brighter this time too. So, yeah, I'll watch it. I'll watch this shit. Nobody asked me about the Islanders. Mr. Vega, you didn't ask me whether or not how I felt about the Islanders winning on Sunday. I'm hoping they win tonight. I know that Patrick Ford and Michael Rogers are not too pleased with my Islanders at the moment, but hey, you know what? We've been shitty for like fucking 30 years. Can you give us a break? Can you give us a break, please? Because I've endured all the pain that goes along with being an Islander fan for this long. I deserve some joy from being a fan, Every once in a while, they got to give me a reason to keep going. Great questions, guys. You guys had such great questions that I didn't even get a chance to get to Daredevil. I do plan on reviewing Stick by itself because to me that's a quintessential moment in the life of Matt Murdock. But we'll get to that another time. Love you, fellas. Peace. Thanks for the fucking Jennifer Love Hewitts. You guys fucking rock.